Those days that you don't want to do anything, you're too tired, too sore, you just don't feel like it. Those days, those are the days that count.
Remember the time when you honestly gave up on the possibilities of the uniqueness that you had inside. Remember there was a time that you complained so much, but yet did so little.
It does not take talent. You don't have to be talented, right? You don't have to be gifted. You don't have to be the quickest, the strongest. You don't have to be the most intelligent to get to where I am. That's what you got to do. You just got to grind, though. You grind. You got to out-grind. When you want this thing as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you find a way. Take control of your life and you change it forever. Champions keep going when they don't have anything left in their tank. But listen to me when I say there is always hope. You have to take control and attack it head on.
And if you're not willing to step outside of your comfort zone, if you're not willing to understand the principles and the possibilities that you have within yourself, then everything that you are thriving for, everything that you are hungry for, will soon come to an end.
We are making excuses, and we do it every day because it feels a lot better to shit on somebody else than look at yourself and shit on yourself. I don't look at anybody else. I have no fucking idea what you guys are up to, and I shit on myself every day. I critique everything I do. Everything is my fault. Period. End of story. You need to fucking suffocate your bullshit.
The things that you're feeling, clenching up, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you're not ready, doubting yourself, kind of spending too much time thinking about how much time you've wasted. All that's normal that we all do. You cannot overcome those thoughts because they keep rising up and they've become a habit and it's sort of a pattern. So I don't want you to focus on the thoughts. I want you to focus on taking action, even though you doubt yourself.
Decide today and actually say, what if I cut it off? What if I said, I'm not willing to settle and I'm just going to live in a beautiful state? Doesn't mean you won't go bad. It doesn't mean you won't stay there. You instantly change. That's doable. I'm on a mission to help people end suffering. It's about not being an effing dabbler.
You're actually the kind of person that pushes through and does what he or she says they are going to do.
I'm asking you to have some faith, have some courage, believe, drive your doubts into a small corner. Don't let them loose like a mad dog, drive you into a small corner.
Get disciplined, be disciplined every day.
There's no secret to success. There's a system to success.
You see, we are created in a magnificent vibration, in an absolutely magnificent vibration, born risk takers.
What is your life? It's even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. Time is short. If someone had told me when I was 20 years old that life was very short and would pass just like that, I wouldn't have believed it.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
You still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. All the homies texting and calling and trying to make you feel bad about being so focused. It's grind season, homie. It's not about today. It's about the future. You do the work now. Do the work now.
Every day is a new day and another opportunity that others may not have. This life that you have been given, this life that you are temporarily holding on to, this life that has been just given to you for only temporary reasons, has more meaning than you can ever imagine.
When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? You've got to create a sense of urgency. I'm going to do it right now.
Let me tell you something, homie. These women ain't going nowhere. These clubs, these parties, all this shit ain't going nowhere. The more weird you are is a reflection of how committed you are to focusing on your molding and shaping and developing your ideas and your craft so that when it's time for you to make your rounds, you gon' fly.
You're sitting there watching this and you're thinking, by God, I'm going to change something. I always say, keep reminding yourself that you have tremendous reservoirs of potential within you. And therefore, you are quite capable of doing anything you set your mind to. You really can. Now, all you must do is figure out how you can do it, not whether you can or not.
People want to know how to stop the laziness and they want to know how to stop the procrastination. When you let the discipline slack, you know the feeling weak and defeated, and you know that you're falling behind.
And that's just real. At the center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. The Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die.
Disciplines create the reality. Disciplines build bridges, build cities. Disciplines. A well-disciplined activity creates abundance, creates uniqueness, productivity. You got to believe in God, and you got to believe in the community, and you've got to believe in the possibilities, you've got to believe in the economy, you've got to believe that tomorrow can be better than today. But here's the big one, believe in yourself. There isn't a skill you can't learn. There isn't a discipline you can't try. There isn't a class you couldn't take. There isn't a book you couldn't read.
You know, something as simple as food and eating is not about your body as much as it is about your mind. It's getting command of your mind to be able to choose actions that are in your own best interest. Every day we are choosing that's not in our own best interest, right? So if the world is attacking you and the world wants to fight you and the world's trying to hold you down, so you're going to kick yourself in the balls? You're going to stop yourself from getting what you dream. Self-discipline is the center of all material success. You cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind.
You have got to change the way you think. It is the whole determining factor of where you go in life.
This is the truth, is that so many of us say that we want to change, but many of us are unwilling to pay the price to change. And really, all of change comes from not focusing on what you can't control. It comes from focusing on what you can control. All of change has a price tag attached to it. That today, each and every one of us, we have to count the cost. Do we actually want to change? Are we willing to pay the price for change?
You know, there are many influences on us. One is the influence of the past. Some people are always pulled back by the past. Some people are always pulled aside by the distractions. But here's what's powerful. If you have a list of high purpose in your life, it pulls you toward the future. And the more powerful the purpose is, the stronger it pulls.
Decision you can make above any on the face of the earth is deciding that no matter what happens in your life, no matter what happens, you're going to live in a beautiful state. That if I start to suffer, I know the solution, because suffering is me obsessing about me. If you only had a week to live, I bet you wouldn't allow yourself to suffer over a little crap that makes you crazy normally. I think you would probably spend time with those you love. You would do what you love. You'd take awe in a sunset. You'd smell the air. You would take in everything in those final moments that you possibly do. So my thing is, why wait? Right? Why wait? Why not just decide?
Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your servant.
Make a choice. Right? You just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way. There's a redemptive power that making a choice has, rather than feeling like you're at effect to all the things that are happening. There's no reason to have a plan B because of distraction of plan A.
Winter comes after fall. Night comes after day. Difficulty follows opportunity.
So many people float down the river of life without ever even putting their paddles in the water, just hoping and praying and dreaming and wishing that they're going to end up somewhere good. Guys, that's not how life works. You have paddles in your boat. You just got to learn to use them.
More and more people seem to be losing control of their lives, enslaved with habits. They're robbing them of joy, robbing them of peace. They need healing of fear, healing of resentment, anger. The moment that you reach into the darkness, stop hiding your issues, and you pull them out into the light, healing begins.
Humans do not transition to another level when they're comfortable with the level that they're on.
I'm asking you to have some faith, have some courage, believe, drive your doubts into a small corner. Don't let them loose like a mad dog, drive you into a small corner. Don't doubt the future. Don't doubt the possibilities. And here's the most important one of all. Don't doubt yourself.
I'm saying that some of you in this room, you might have small beginnings. You might not have a lot of money. You might not have a lot of resources. And I need you to understand that the bigger your dream is, the earlier you're going to have to get up. The longer you're going to have to stay up. You owe yourself. I didn't get here making excuses. No, I didn't grow up on that side of the town. No, my mama don't have no network. No, I don't know a whole lot of people. No, I'm not at a country club, but I'm still going to be successful. I'm still going to get to where they are. Why? Because I owe it to myself. And can't nobody stop me but me. And you need to get rid of them excuses. And you need to stop pointing fingers at people. And you need to start pointing fingers at yourself. What did you not do?
How you gonna show power if you're not up under attack? How you gonna show resistance if something's not trying to pull you over? Resist. Stop being neutral and stop being indifferent. Resist. Take a stand and resist. And each battle brings you to another level. If there was one gift our Creator has given us, what is it? What is the one power that you have right now in this moment that can change everything? The one thing we have in this world is we can't control the events, but we can choose what to focus on, we can choose what things mean, and we can choose what to do.
You can be extremely talented, have incredible potential, but if you don't have the right attitude, it will keep you from rising higher.
To consistently take advantage of the opportunity that you've created, to be aware, to face life with your eyes and ears open to the possibilities that may be just around the corner.
To have more, you simply have to become more.
Have a scarcity mindset and you just have your hand closed and you try to hold on to what you got because it's the only thing that you got and you don't want anyone else to have it. He said every time an opportunity comes by that closed hand, you miss the opportunity because you're holding on to what you have that's so important that you're not willing to let go and see something that could be bigger or better. And we just need to be open-handed. There are only 86,400 seconds in a day. And you gotta not only operate in them, you gotta do it quick. You gotta do it fast. You gotta do it in a hurry. Why? Because there's somebody else who's on the same track you are. Somebody else, they're on the same path that you are. It's somebody else just like you trying to do it. And sometimes they're working just as hard as you're working. They're putting in just as much sweat, just as much tears, just as much blood. But you just gotta do it what? You gotta do it faster than they do it. You gotta do it quicker than they do it. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
We cannot change the circumstances. We can change ourselves. We can change what we do. What you have at the moment, you've attracted by the person you become. If you will change, everything will change for you. You don't have to change what's outside. All you've got to change is what's inside.
What do you do when you tried and failed and you want to quit and you want to give up?
You have to make sure that your dreams, your aspirations and goals are so big that not accomplishing them is not an option.
I need all televisions off. I need cell phones off. Listen to me. Some of you are going to be broke for the rest of your life because of that little thing on the side. You're going to be broke for the rest of your life because of a little cell phone. I need you to study like you've never studied before. I need you up all night long. Study it. When people tell you can never get done, you stop dreaming and you go back to knowledge.
Everything around you, the opportunities, the fact that you're alive.
It has nothing to do with opportunity. You've been given opportunity. The problem is you're not operating in your greatness in that opportunity. So that's why you're stuck on that particular level.
To all of you fighting battles alone. To all of you going against the grain, battling the naysayers. Stay strong. Keep going. Stay strong. Keep going.
As Karl von Clausewitz said, pursue one great, decisive aim with force and determination. Find that thing that makes you come alive. Focus on it.
I'm going to tell you something that every successful person has to do, including you. Believe it or not, every successful person in this world has jumped.